Up between your Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves and visiting Thunder Mountain Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Roster for the visiting Thunder Mountain Falcons tonight. Number 1, Shayla Alt. Number 2, Amy Schoonover. Number 3, Vespacia Whitmore. Number 4, Samantha Dilly. Number 5, Bridget Garing. Number 6, Kaylani Tupou. Number 7, Ann Steinman. Number 9, Sydney Strong. Number 10, Sydney Sartain. Number 20, Sydney Lee. The Falcons are coached by Julie Herman, assisted by Christy Sykes, Robin Landis, Cheryl Cox, and Megan Gunkel. And now for your Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves, a junior from Nome, number 2, Shayna Warnicky Green. A sophomore from Old Harbor, number 4, Angelina Ong. A sophomore from Dillingham, number 5, Brody Wysocki. A senior from Nome, number 6, Amy Byoff. A senior from Hoona, number 7, Leticia Scaffelstad. A senior from Chivac, number 8, Kyra Brown. A junior from Ambler, number 10, Verne Ramoth. A junior from Bethel, number 11, Jolie Carlson. A senior from Uzinki, number 12, Grace Garner. A sophomore from Dillingham, number 13, Lizzie Allen. A senior from Haynes, number 14, Haley Sweet Cushing. A junior from Nome, number 15, Maggie Miller. A senior from Yakutat, number 16, Sonora Bell. The Lady Braves are coached by Michael Mahoney, assisted by Becky Frisky, Margot Livermore, Hillary Nutting, and Aretha Winger.
And we are ready for a matchup between the visiting Thunder Mountain Lady Falcons and the Mt.Edgecumbe Lady Braves. And the Braves finally playing the B.J. McGillis Gymnasium since September 28th, half a month ago. Thunder Mountain's number 1, Shayla Alt serve. Her serve comes short. The first point goes to Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 6, Amy Bayoff. Bayoff serve is good. Thunder Mountain recovers. Bring it back to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bayoff sets for Scaffoldstad. Scaffoldstad brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Miscommunication between Thunder Mountain players. That gives Mt.Edgecumbe another point. Bayoff's serve is good, giving her an ace of the night and another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. Bayoff comes with another great serve. Thunder Mountain recovers, but they cross the line underneath the net, giving Mt.Edgecumbe yet another point. This time Bayoff's serve comes short, giving Thunder Mountain their first score. Serving for the Lady Falcons is number 4, Samantha Dilly. Dilly's serve is good. Bayoff sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green's hit barely goes over the net. Thunder Mountain unable to recover, point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 2, Shayna Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green's serve is good. Juno unable to return, point Mt.Edgecumbe. Another great serve comes from Warren Key Green. Juno recovers, brings it back to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain attempts to bring it back to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it is no good. Point for the Lady Braves. Lady Braves lead by 6 early in the first set, 7-1. Blocked by Sweet Cushion, attempted return by Juno is no good. Point Mt.Edgecumbe again. Thunder Mountain brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Warren Key Green gives it to Bayoff. Bayoff back over to Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain sets. Unable to return the ball back to Mt.Edgecumbe, giving Mt.Edgecumbe another point. Another great serve from Warren Key Green. Thunder Mountain brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bayoff sets for Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion hits. Her hit is unable to return back by Thunder Mountain, point Mt.Edgecumbe. This time Warren Key Green's serve comes short, giving Thunder Mountain their second point in the first set. Serving for the Lady Falcons is number 9, Sydney Strong. strong serve is a little too strong, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 14, Haley Sweet Cushing. Sweet Cushing serve is good. Juno returns. Mt.Edgecumbe unable to recover and bring it back over to Thunder Mountain. Point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 7, Ann Steinman. Steinman's serve comes short, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Now in and serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 11, Jolie Carlson. Carlson's serve is good. Alt sets for Schoonover. Schoonover's return back to Mt.Edgecumbe is good. Wysocki's return back over to Mt.Edgecumbe is blocked by Thunder Mountain, but it goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Thunder Mountain returns, blocked, brought back over to Thunder Mountain by Edgecumbe. Thunder Mountain unable to recover. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. The Lady Braves lead double digits, 14-3 in the first set. Steinman sets for Whitmore. Whitmore brings back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki back over to Thunder Mountain. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Wysocki. Wysocki hits. Recovered by Juno. Recovered by Thunder Mountain. Schoonover brought it over back to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki back over to Thunder Mountain, but it is out of bounds. Point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 20, Sydney Lee. Lee's serve is good. Carlson sets for Buyoff. Buyoff brings it back over to Juno. Alt sets for Dilly. Brought back over to Thunder Mountain, but Mt.Edgecumbe's number 15, Maggie Miller, reaches over the net, giving Thunder Mountain the point. Lee's serve is good, giving Thunder Mountain another point. Carlson sets for Buyoff. Buyoff back over to Thunder Mountain. Block attempt by Thunder Mountain is no good. Unable to recover. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 5, Brody Wysocki. Wysocki's serve is good. Schoonover brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, and Mt.Edgecumbe unable to recover. Point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 5, Bridget Gehring. Gehring's serve is good. Miscommunication by the Lady Braves, giving Thunder Mountain another point. Biop brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Alt sets for Strong. Strong's hit goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 12, Grace Garner. Garner's serve was good. Miscommunication on the floor by the Thunder Mountain Falcons. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. This time, Garner's serve is a little too strong, going out of bounds. Point Thunder Mountain. Serve now in and serving for Thunder Mountain is number 1, Shayla Alt. Alt serve is good. Carlson sets for Biop. Biop attempts to bring it back over to Thunder Mountain, but it is no good. Point Falcons. The Lady Braves lead by 7 in the first set, 17-10. As Mt.Edgecumbe recovered that block, Warren Key Green brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Biop sets for Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion comes with a kill, and it is good. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 6, Amy Biop. Biop's serve was good. Alt sets for Dilly. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki back over to Juno. Alt sets for Dilly again. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Biop sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green comes with a hit, recovered by Juno. Thunder Mountain. That hit by Sarton went out of bounds. That point went to Mt.Edgecumbe. Biop's serve was short. Point Thunder Mountain. Dilly's serve was good. Sweet Cushion comes with a kill, and it barely stays inside the boundary lines. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 2, Shannon Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green's serve is good. Alt sets for Sarton. Sarton brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Mt.Edgecumbe recovers. Scaffold side brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Sarton brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Biop sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green hits. Alt sets for Tupou. Tupou brought it back. Mt.Edgecumbe brought it back over to Thunder Mountain. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Thunder Mountain unable to return back to the Brave side of the net in 3 hits. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Alt sets for Sarton. Sarton back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Biop set for Wysocki. Wysocki's hit to Juno was unable to recover by Thunder Mountain. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Biop sets for Scaffold side. Scaffold side hits. Juno touches the net, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Warren Key Green's serve was good again. Tupo brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Wysocki. Wysocki hits. Juno's return went out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. And that does it for the first set as the Lady Braves take it 25-12. We will see you back in approximately 3 minutes for the start of the second set. See, right now you can hear. That's a regular volume for the speaking of the headset. And welcome back to the start of the second set as Mt.Edgecumbe's number 6, Amy Buyoff, will serve. Buyoff serve was good. Sarton brings it over to Alt. Alt back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion's hit was blocked by Thunder Mountain. Warren Key Green brings it back over to Thunder Mountain and kills it, giving Mt.Edgecumbe the first point in this for the second set. Buyoff's serve is good again. Sarton brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, blocked by both Scaffoldstad and Sweet Cushion. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff comes with another great serve. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Garner brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Sarton brings it over to Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green hits. Thunder Mountain touches the net. Thunder Mountain's number 4. Samantha Dilly touches Thunder Mountain's side of the net, giving Mt.Edgecumbe another point. Serve is good by Buyoff. Sarton brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green. Thunder Mountain unable to return the ball. Another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. The Lady Braves lead by 4 early in the first set, 4-0. Buyoff serve was good. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Thunder Mountain unable to return the ball off. Buyoff serve, point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Thunder Mountain brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Scaffoldstad brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Dilly sets for Sarton. Sarton back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Warren Key Green. Warren Key Green's hits. Block attempt by Thunder Mountain was no good, going out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Buyoff serve was good as she gives Mt.Edgecumbe a point off it. And we have a 1-minute timeout taken by Thunder Mountain. The Lady Braves lead 8-0 in the second set. And if you are just joining into the stream, the Lady Braves won the first set 25-11. Still serving for Mt.Edgecumbe after the timeout is number 6, Amy Buyoff. Buyoff serve was good. Thunder Mountain unable to return as Mt.Edgecumbe scores another point. Another great serve for Buyoff. Thunder Mountain brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Bell. Bell's hit is good. Recovered by Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain unable to return the ball in 3 hits. Point Mt.Edgecumbe again. Buyoff serve is good. Alt brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buyoff sets for Bell. Bell unable to return the ball back to Thunder Mountain, giving Thunder Mountain their first point of the second set. Dilly's serve is good for Thunder Mountain. Buyoff sets for Bell. Bell's Hit is good. Thunder Mountain unable to recover. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. And the last 10 points for Mt.Edgecumbe were coming off the serves of Amy Byoff. As Bell's serve was good, Thunder Mountain unable to recover. Point Mt.Edgecumbe again. Bell's serve is good. Strong brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff gives it to Sweet Cushion. Her kill is good. And Thunder Mountain touches the net on their side, giving Mt.Edgecumbe yet another point. Blocked by Sweet Cushion. Unable to return by Thunder Mountain once again. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Alt sets for Tupou. Scaffold set back over to Thunder Mountain as Thunder Mountain is unable to recover once again. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. The Lady Braves lead by 14 in the second set, 15-1. As Bell's serve comes short, they now lead by 13, 15-2. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 9, Sydney Strong. Strong's serve comes short. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 14, Haley Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion serve is good. Alt sets for Schoonover. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff sets for Wysocki. Wysocki's hit barely goes over the net, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Another great serve from Sweet Cushion. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, recovered by Sweet Cushion. Byoff sets for Wysocki. Wysocki sends it over to Thunder Mountain. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but they double hit it, giving Mt.Edgecumbe another point. Serve is good by Sweet Cushion. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, blocked by Miller. Thunder Mountain back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki back over to Thunder Mountain, but Mt.Edgecumbe touches the net, giving Thunder Mountain a point. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 7, Ann Steinman. Steinman's serve is good. Byoff sets for Scaffoldstad. Scaffoldstad hit barely goes over the net. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff sets for Miller. Miller hits. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff sets. This time for Wysocki. Wysocki's hit is negged by Thunder Mountain's Steinman. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for now in and serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 11, Jolie Carlson. Carlson's serve is good. Steinman's set goes out of bounds, giving Mt.Edgecumbe another point. The Lady Braves lead 20-3 in the second set of 5 as Carlson's serve comes short. Thunder Mountain scores a point. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 20, Sydney Lee. Miller back over to Thunder Mountain. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson sets for Byoff. Byoff over to Thunder Mountain. Recovered and returned by Dilly. Carlson sets for Wysocki. Wysocki hits. Recovered. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Mt.Edgecumbe unable to recover. Point Thunder Mountain. Lee's serve is good. Byoff brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Steinman sets for Dilly. Dilly's hit is nicked by Edgecumbe's Angelina Ong and goes out of bounds. Point Thunder Mountain again. Lee's serve is good. Byoff brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Steinman sets for Schoonover. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson sets for Wysocki. Wysocki brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain unable to return. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 5, Brody Wysocki. Her serve was good. Schoonover brings it over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson sets for Byoff. Byoff brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Schoonover gives it to Dilly. Dilly unable to return the ball. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Wysocki serve is good as Schoonover brings it. No, not Schoonover. As Juno was unable to return. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki's serve was good. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it was a little too strong going out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Dilly's attempted return is no good, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. And Mt.Edgecumbe takes the second set 25-6. They lead 2-0, as we will see you here shortly for the start of the third set in approximately 3 minutes. now. And welcome back for the start of the third set as Thunder Mountain's Shayla alt serve was good. Mt.Edgecumbe returns it back over to Thunder Mountain, but they step over the net, giving Thunder Mountain the first point in the third set. Alt serve was good. Carlson sets for Byoff. Byoff hits. Recovered by Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain hits it with double hits it. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 6, Amy Byoff. Byoff's serve was good as Thunder Mountain was unable to recover and return point Mt.Edgecumbe. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff sets for Bell. Bell sends it over to Thunder Mountain. Sarton brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, and it was inside the boundary line, point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 4, Samantha Dilly. Dilly's serve was good. Scaffoldstad sets for Byoff. Byoff back over to Thunder Mountain. Alt sets for Strong. Strong's return was good. Scaffoldstad attempts to return to Thunder Mountain, but it is no good. Point Falcons. Dilly's serve came out of bounds, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 16, Sonora Bell. Bell's serve is good. Alt sets for Tupou. Tupou hits, recovered by Byoff, sent back over by Sweet Cushing. Tupou brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Serve is good by Byoff. Return back over to Mt.Edgecumbe by Thunder Mountain, but Thunder Mountain's number 9, Sydney Strong, went under the net and stepped over the line. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Another great serve from Bell. Scaffoldstad sets for Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion sends it over to Thunder Mountain, scores. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again. The Lady Braves lead early over the Lady Falcons 6-3 in the third set. As Strong sends it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Garner sets for Wysocki. Wysocki hits, recovered by Alt. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Byoff sets for Wysocki. Wysocki hits. Alt sets for Tupou. Wysocki attempts to bring it back over to Thunder Mountain, but it is no good. Point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 9, Sydney Strong. Strong serve was good. Wysocki returns it back over to Thunder Mountain. Alt sets for Schoonover. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Scaffoldstad attempts to bring it back over to Thunder Mountain twice, which is no good. Point Thunder Mountain again. Sweet Cushion brings it over to Thunder Mountain. Alt sets for Tupou. Tupou's return comes short, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 14, Haley Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion serve is good. Tupou brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but she raises the ball into the air, giving Mt.Edgecumbe another point. Another great serve from Sweet Cushion, back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bayop brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Dilly Schoonover returns it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it goes out of bounds. Point, Lady Braves. Sweet Cushion serve barely goes over the net, giving her an ace of the night. Point, Mt.Edgecumbe once again. Serve is good by Sweet Cushion. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Scaffold side back over to Thunder Mountain. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe once again. It comes short. Point, Thunder Mountain. Now in and serving for Thunder Mountain is number 7, Ann Steinman. Steinman's serve is good. Buy-off sets for Miller. Miller's kill comes short. Point, Thunder Mountain again. Buy-off sets for Scaffoldstad. Her hit is good. Recovered by Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain unable to return. Point, Mt.Edgecumbe. Now in and serving for Mt.Edgecumbe is number 11, Jolie Carlson. Carlson's serve is good, giving her an ace and a point for Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson's serve is good, and another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. The Lady Braves lead by 5, 12-7 in the third set. Another great serve by Carlson gives another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson's serve is good. Miscommunication on the floor for the setters for Thunder Mountain. Another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. The lead now has extended to 8, 12-15. As Carlson's serve is good again. Thunder Mountain's Vespasia Whitmore's hit was good, giving Thunder Mountain a point. Now in and serving for Thunder Mountain is number 20, Sydney Lee. Mt.Edgecumbe returns back over to Thunder Mountain. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, but it goes out of bounds. Point, Lady Braves. Serving for the Lady Braves is number 5, Brody Wysocki. Wysocki's serve is good. Steinman sets for Dilly. Dilly hits. Carlson sets for Bell. Bell is hit. Bell's kill is good, giving Mt.Edgecumbe a point. The lead now has extended to 9, 17-8 in the third set. As Wysocki comes with another great serve. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Blocked by Miller. Thunder Mountain unable to return and recover and return. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Whitmore's hit is blocked by Miller, and it is no good for Thunder Mountain as Mt.Edgecumbe scores another point. Wysocki's serve is good. Point Mt.Edgecumbe once again as Thunder Mountain takes a 1-minute timeout. If you are just joining into the stream, in the first set, the Lady Braves took it 25-11. As well as the second set, they took it 25-6. And now in the third set, the Lady Braves lead by 12, 20-18. Still serving for Mt.Edgecumbe after the timeout is number 5, Brody Wysocki. Wysocki's serve is good. Thunder Mountain returns it back, but it goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serve is good by Wysocki. Whitmore back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Bell back over to Thunder Mountain. Dilly back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson sets for Bell. Bell's hit is blocked. Back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Wysocki brings it back over to Thunder Mountain. Steinman sets for Schoonover. Schoonover back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Carlson sets for Allen. Allen's hit, it comes short. Point Thunder Mountain. Serving for Thunder Mountain is number 5, Bridget Jering. Jering's serve goes out of bounds. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Serving for Mt.Edgecumbe now is number 12, Grace Garner. Garner's serve is good, giving her an ace and another point for Mt.Edgecumbe. Another great serve from Garner, brought back over to Mt.Edgecumbe, and Sweet Cushion kills it. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. Dilly brings it back over to Mt.Edgecumbe. Buy-off sets for Sweet Cushion. Sweet Cushion back over to Thunder Mountain, and Thunder Mountain unable to return and recover. Point Mt.Edgecumbe. The Lady Braves take the third set 25-9 and that does it for tonight's matchup between the Lady Braves and the Lady Falcons, as the Lady Braves win tonight's matchup in 3-0. Thank you for tuning into live streaming for All Sports here in the B.J. McGillius Gymnasium. This is Nelson Jackson alongside Christopher Edwards. We will see you tomorrow afternoon for a best-of-3 matchup against Thunder Mountain Falcons again. Have a great night.